All right, let me welcome on the show Bishop Garrison. He's a senior fellow at the National Security Institute in George Mason University Law School and former senior advisor to the Secretary of Defense. He's joining us live from Virginia. Good evening, Bishop, and welcome to WION. I want to understand from you how you see this conflict deepening between Israel and Lebanon on a day when the GCC General Secretary has said that, we have not responded to Iranian strikes despite the fact that Iran has crossed red lines.
Hi, thank you for having me. Good evening. Yes, ultimately, you're looking at two sides to see this conflict is beginning or continuing to bubble over as an existential threat. So ultimately, we're going to have to see what they're going to be willing to compromise on. And right now, there doesn't seem to be any willingness from either side to even look for a compromise.
Okay. As far as Israel's posture is concerned, Bishop, they have been unrelenting, and so has been Hezbollah. Israel reasons it out, saying that, look, this is an existential fight for us. Hezbollah has been attacking us as a proxy since the 7th October attacks happened. And so where do you see this moving forward now from here on?
Well, the main issue is just from a pragmatic perspective, this isn't going to be sustainable, especially when you're now talking about having this front with Lebanon. You're looking at Israel looking for other targets for Hezbollah elsewhere. And you have the ongoing conflict that's full-blown now with Iran and Israel and the United States' support. So at some point, you have to ask exactly, like, what is a pragmatic, reasonable military objective? The complete dismantling of Hezbollah on top of everything else Israel is really facing right now is going to be incredibly difficult. We in the United States had a global war on terrorism that lasted for 20-odd years, and we're continuing to determine what the best outcomes were of that conflict. So you can't do all the things at once, and Israel is going to have to continue to strategically prioritize and decide what is the best approach that it needs to take in this moment.